Okay, so today we're looking at Firebird combi boiler, combi 90, which is having problems with losing pressure and also loss of hot water. And as you can see, there are some leaks, which is obviously what's causing the pressure loss. First of all, I've noticed the non-return valve. If I just focus in on that, you can see that's very badly corroded, and it's actually wet to the touch. And you can see where it's been leaking down onto the pump and then down to the bottom of the boiler. You can actually see that it's still dripping. So that's obviously going to need replacing. Then there's the isolating valve as well for the cold water. That looks like it's seen better days, and that has clearly had a leak of some sort or another, so that's probably going to get replaced. And then there's the mixing valve, which I only recently replaced along with the plate heat exchanger. So I'm wondering if that's the cause of the loss of hot water. So I'm going to take that out, have a look around it, see if I can find out whether it's been blocked, whether the filters are a bit blocked up, and just see that it's in working order. Otherwise that might need replacing. But first, before I can do any of that, what I'm going to have to do is take the side off the boiler so I've got more working room. Then I'm going to have to turn off and isolate the mains cold water so that I can change the isolating valve, and then I'm going to have to drain the system, the heating system, down to about this level in the system so that I can replace the non-return valve. Okay, so now I've taken the side off the boiler, and as you can see, the water really has come out of there. You can see the actual corrosion on the non-return valve, which is dripping down onto the pump, which is not a good thing. Fortunately, it's not going near the electrics. That hasn't caused the pump to fuse. And it's just dripping onto the bottom of the floor of the boiler. So, also earlier, I said to you about the pressure. The pressure should be around between 1 and 1.5 bar. At standing still, and it's constantly needing to be topped up to keep hot water and heating going. And what I'm finding is that the mixer, it seems to be locking out on cold, and we're having to run the heating system, albeit it's a bit warm outside at the moment, run the heating system around the plate heat exchanger, enabled to get hot water. What effective that does is that the hot water running around the plate heat exchanger is heating cold water that goes through just on a normal feed for the hot water, which makes hot water come out, bypassing the actual filter mixer itself. So what we're going to do now is attach a cord to the drain plug of the system. We're going to drain out some of the fluid of the system. We're going to drain it down to about here, just so we can change this non-return valve, and we're going to save that water because it's got all the protective substance inside which keeps the radiators from rusting. So we're going to save that water, and then we're going to top that water back up when we refill the system. Okay, so we've now changed the valves. The isolation valve is a new valve on there. That's now changed, no more leaks than that. And then the non-return valve down here, as you can see, now changed that. No leaks on that. Now it's to deal with the mixer. I'm going to try taking the hot and cold off the bottom, see if I can clean those out and see if that does anything else. If that doesn't work, then obviously I'll have to replace it at a later date. Right, plug the system down, so the radiators are all nicely clear, topped up with a bit of pressure. I've over marked the pressure slightly, so that I can then go around and bleed the radiators again afterwards. The non-return valve now fixed, so that's all nice and dry, no leaks. And the isolation valve also, again, no leaks. That's all done. Boiler just gone off. everything appears to be working okay. In relation to the valve, I took the tops off, had a little look around inside. It all looks clean, so I'm not really quite sure what's causing that to foul. I'll see how it goes, and I've just run the hot tap. There's plenty of hot water. I'll see how it goes, and I might have to replace that at a later date.